ladies and gents, this is Miss Trey that Jim, and you are watching Jim Spot TV. How you doing? How your mama doing? Daddy doing? How about doing? This is gonna be like a random one. I haven't done one in a while, and I got an inbox telling me I haven't done one in a while, and I'm about to do one. So make sure you share this, comment, and make sure you thumbs up this video. And if you have not already, click that subscribe button. Alright, let's get on into it. We're going to be talking about Ciara getting served with papers while on stage. We're going to be talking about Ashanti talking to Hot 97 about, you know, her new song and maybe even the breakup. We're gonna be talking, I got my notes. So we're gonna hit up on a few little other random topics, and we're gonna talk about Yandy Smith. Alright, so let's get on into it. So Ciara was dressed in red, draped nicely, honey. Dressed down. Do you hear me? And girlfriend was doing that role. Promise you I'll give my all to you. She was getting it right. And then here comes some woman handing her some papers. Now, if y'all not familiar with why she would be served papers, apparently Ciara was supposed to perform at a gay pride event and did not show, or canceled and bagged out at the last minute. So hunty, the LGBT community was not happy about it in LA, so they decided to sue her. So she supposedly had been hit with a lawsuit. So while on stage grinding and moving and all of that, instead of hitting the factory, the factory tried to hit her with some papers, honey. So the lady handed her some papers. She looked at it and threw it back off the stage and went back on the other side and started, I've been waiting. I was like, you better do it, girl. Yes, she threw them suckers back off the stage like, y'all have lost your mind. You are not about to serve me with nothing while I'm on the stage. She tossed them suckers whoosh off the stage like it was done to it. Went on the other side. Bravo. First of all, where do you get the audacity to be serving somebody at their doggone concert? That is not the place nor the time. Secondly, you should have did that. Y'all should have served her lawyer or something like that if you didn't know where she lived. Now that was just tacky and just tasteless. How you gonna serve her at the concert? Folks pay their good money to see her perform, and y'all sitting up there about to serve her because she backed out of something. Let me say this. Let me just say this. I don't care. You feel how you want to feel. If she didn't sign on a dotted line to be somewhere, she has the right to back out of something when she doesn't want to do it. Whatever reason to why she don't want to do it, she reserves that right. Now, who are y'all to be going against this girl's character like that? That's ridiculous. Y'all doing the most. It ain't right, and y'all need to leave a woman alone. That's all I got to say about that. So, factory, LA, y'all need to get that together. Y'all need to get that together. Y'all making this woman look bad, and y'all defaming this woman's name. Get your life and get it again. Y'all wrong for that. Now, y'all wrong for that. So, TMZ seen Yandy out. And apparently, remember that New York had went on strike. Love and Hip Hop New York, that is. Because I guess Mona didn't get the coin right. So now the coin is right, honey. So the guy asked Yandy, how are you? And Yandy was like, good. She had one of them Kool-Aid smiles. Like, you know, you got one of them big old smiles when you just got a big check, baby. And she got a big check. Muster. Because girlfriend's smile was so wide and so bright. I was so happy that I ain't never seen Yandy that many teeth. I didn't know Yandy smiled. I'm just saying. You seen all Yandy's teeth, baby. They was smiling from ear to ear, and I ain't mad at them. When you get the coin right, it puts a smile on your face. So they asked her, how is everything? Are you okay with the money that you're receiving and all this and that? She said, well, I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm going to speak for Yandy. And speaking for myself, I must say the coin is right. So all I got to say is, Mona Scott Young, kudos to you, baby. Because if you could get smiles that big, that means you is making that coin enough to pay it out. You go ahead, girl. Now, that's the only time I've ever gave you props. I got to give props where props is due. How you do? And Yandy's smile was huge, honey. It was ting. Gone, girl. Get your coin. I ain't mad at nobody. So, apparently, Love and Hip Hop New York is on. They have squashed the madness. They have gotten their coin, and they're happy. All right. Now, Janelle Monae, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She'll be doing a single with Prince. Now, y'all know this is going to be hot business because I got... Y'all know I got to see. We'll be all in there. All in there. I just had to do this call, y'all. Y'all know. Let me just a sidebar. You know when you hear you suppress more. Because you go... If you know when you hear Micah and when you hear Prince, you going to hear some... You know... That's the call. No shade to the quiz. No shade to the quiz. But you know, come on, y'all know the call. Y'all know the call. You know, like my uncle used to say back in the day, which was a gay man. You know the call, baby. You know when you hear the call and when they come in the room. That's all I got to say. And baby, you hear the call. Because it was like, 1, 2, 3, and time. You ain't ready today, baby. So anyway, they're gonna pair up. They're gonna do a single together. Kudos to y'all. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's some love music, something that makes sense. Everybody want to play in your ear, all in your mental capacities. It ain't about that, you know. Let the 2013, 2014 be about love. My goodness. Y'all in love with everything but love. I'm just saying. That's just a sidebar because, you know, music, I don't know where the heck music is gone. And I'm so happy it's artists out like K.Michelle that's trying to resurrect R&B, baby. Speaking of K.Michelle and R&B, she did a wonderful show. I think she had a show on June 6th. Girlfriend rocked the house. She was crying. She had on some, you know, she was doing her thing. Her outfit, if I had that kind of shape, I would do it too. I ain't mad. Girlfriend, you look good. And she had a little tears in her eyes because of all the love and support. And I'm thinking Wendy Williams hosted it. So, kudos to you, girlfriend. And she did her thing. That's about all in random. Oh, Paris Jackson has been trend. Well, if y'all not familiar, check out the blog. That's why you gotta check out the blog. Paris attempted allegedly to commit suicide. Basically now they have transferred her to the hospital that Michael passed in. Moving on from that, so that's what's going on with her now and all that. So I hope y'all get her the help that she needs and all that good stuff. So now that's about it. So what did we talk about? We talked about that Ciara getting them papers on stage while she was doing her thing. Y'all was wrong for that. Y'all shouldn't have been giving that woman no papers while she was on stage. Period, point blank. What else? We talked about a few other things, but as always, thank you, diamonds and gents, for watching. Oh, really quick. I'm telling y'all, end your work week in the month of June with me and other speakers. I have a conference call full of people that have launched out into the deep when it comes to business, when it comes to being authors or whatever you may need. Okay, I have them online every Friday for the month of June. Call the conference line to be empowered. Okay, last week my speaker, which is Dana Macklin, which had to switch her to June 21st, she was on the OWN network on Unfaithful. Her story was featured there. She's wrote a book about her story and her marriage and how she has overcome adversity, and now she's walking into success. And so she'll be doing on what she was going to do on the 7th, she'll be doing on the 21st. My call was the 7th. I end up taking that over. We just talked about, you know, dreaming big, having positive people around you when you're dreaming big. With every achievement, don't stop. Keep pushing. You can make your dream possible. Sowing seeds, giving back, every level. You should be sowing seeds. It's a universal principle. It's a law. God made it that way. Okay, if you give a seed, you trust and believe you will get a harvest. We talked about that. We talked about self-love, self-worth. How if a person is always bragging about what they have, who they are, where they've been, what they're gonna be, trust me, they do not know their self-worth. A person that knows their self-worth never has to brag about it. Why? Because he knows, you know your self-worth. So diamonds and gents, I'm telling you, this is a powerful conference call every Friday. You do not want to miss it. Okay, so the information should have been scrolling around the screen right about now. If you missed it, at 7:25 is check-in time. You call the number 605-477-3000. The access code is 301107. Press pound and you will be in the room. We had some powerful conversation. People were empowered. They were happy about it. We had 6 callers. I was impressed with that because it was like, wow. It was at the last minute, but we decided to, you know, still do it and still empower people. They walked away feeling empowered. A couple of people listened in later and they were listening to the call and they were like, this was good nuggets. So I'm telling you, if you're trying to start a business, you have a business, you have hit a brick wall with your business. If you are in ministry, whatever, if you have a marketplace grace, whatever it is, this is the call for you. Okay, if you're a comedian, you're in entertainment, whatever you're in, medicine, whatever, and you've hit that brick wall, if you need to be that thing on the inside of you that you need to get activated, you need that by being around like-minded people. So on June 14th, my speaker is Pamela McDonald. When I tell you she is doing some great things in health and wellness, we'll be talking body image, health, wellness, and business. And when I say business, that as a business. So she'll be talking to you about those things and telling you what she does. She is Sapphire, if I'm not mistaken, within her company. Far as organo gold, she is doing her thing. So trust and believe. This is a call you don't want to miss. She's just going to be taught. She's a pastor, so she'll just be encouraging you, helping you, those that want to branch out into other things. She's very knowledgeable. She's when I say great at coaching and motivation, I talked to her on the phone and I was like, look, whatever you attach to, I want to attach myself to it. So she's good. And then on the 21st, instead of that would be 5 keys to overcoming adversity to get to success, and that will be the conquering coach Dana Macklin. Like I said, her story was on OWN's Unfaithful. She has been sitting on panels at the Black Women's Expo in Chicago. She's been on Fox News. She's been on ABC, NBC. She's been some of everywhere telling her story, okay? You don't want to miss it on the 21st. Again, check-in time every Friday is 7:25. And then we have PR girl Angel. She's making moves, doing some awesome things in her industry, and she's also the CEO of Queen's Hair. So girlfriend, she has not only has she branched into entertainment and have learned it and done it and is doing it pretty successfully, she's also doing Queen's Hair, which is if you're one that has a business and you need that kind of empowerment, impartation, this is the call for you. Now, she'll be talking about 3 to 4 ways of knowing you got the right representation, management, PR, whatever, and knowing that you have the wrong. Just giving you those nuggets you may need for those that are in entertainment or people around you. Even if you're not, still call in. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised those around you that may need the information. So, again, like I said, 7:25 every Friday for the month of June. We will be getting empowered by some great people. Last week I spoke, we just talked, and I just pour out some things that I do, my daily declarations, my daily decrees over my life. This is my life. This is what I do. I know I make everyone laugh, but that's what I'm called to do. Empower and bringing comedy your way and make you laugh. So please, diamonds and gents, check out the call. If you need any information, it'll be down in the description box. But again, thank you all so much. Diamonds, you are the toughest material on the earth, ladies, and there's none like you. Gents, you're no longer boys when you watch this channel. And to all my darlings, appreciate you.